The second name's worse. Bethan Sexton. That's got to be an alias. He or she's got to be on the run for somewhere to have a made-up name like that. Otherwise, other than that, her parents didn't like it. Or her, or him, whatever. Never mind. So anyway, listen, it says here, dramatic rescue after terrified dog. Eh? How do you know the dog was terrified? What do you mean? Dramatic rescue after terrified dog plunges 15 metres off a Scots cliff. Mutley the dog was left trapped after falling off cliffs in Portknockie yesterday. You know, she's obviously come up with a terrified dog scenario. You know, no doubt one of these goody two-shoes Marxist left-wing activist pretending to be a journalist type, you know, tree hugger, in other words, you know, the kind that sits and watches an Attenborough wildlife program, you know, and you see these lions pulling down a wildebeest. The wildebeest is it's in shock, you know, as it's getting torn to shreds by 5 hyenas, eaten alive. It's alright, it's in shock, you know, it's in shock. Have they got a clue? But a dog falls off a cliff, probably kicked off the cliff by its owner, and it's terrified. Oh, the dog was terrified! Nothing about a wee giraffe, a wee baby giraffe, being ripped to shred by wild dogs. It's in shock, don't worry about it. It doesn't feel a thing. It's a bit like that other myth. What's that other myth? The parachutist that jumps out the plane. You know, and his parachute doesn't open. And they say, it's alright, he'll be dead before he hits the ground. You ever heard that one? I can assure you, the only thing that kills him is the ground, right? You don't die on the way down. You die when you stop, right? That thing rushing up towards you kills you. Idiot. Anyway. That's silent, Mutley. So let's take a gander at this picture, shall we? Let's set the scene, shall we? So what have I got here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 individuals. 8 mountain rescue personnel. What's it for? A woman? A man? A wee boy? A wee woman? No. A dog. Is it like a pedigree dog? Is it expensive? Look at the state of it. That should have been euthanised. Oh no, Bill. Oh no, he said it should be euthanised. Just remember what I said about the hyenas ripping a baby giraffe to bits, and you're the one who'll sit there and say, it's nature. It's natural, but. And I say that dog should be shot. Should be popped by a 2-2 bullet. Just distract the owner. Oh, look at that air there. Bang. Oh, your dog's dead. But if it falls into the sea, it goes back into the ecosystem. Look at it that way. It feeds the organisms. You know what I'm saying? No, but listen, let's have a look at the picture. Never mind the midget here on the right hand side, because it was the midget there that was flung down. You see that? They pretend that they've had ropes and all that, right? That's not what they do. They've showed up, and that one's went like that. Now, I apologise to any midgets out there, right? You know, I have a lot of respect for midgets. But the point I'm trying to make is this. Probably what really happened was when they arrived, the midgets got out the van and went like, you're not going to throw me back down there again, are you, John? Aye, we are. Get a harness on him. Or her. And they threw the midget down. Right? Any of this ropes, scaffolding, pish. Throw the midget. But never mind that, right? I want you to take a quick look at these two civilian types. Look pretty suspicious to me with their masks on, right? I noticed Mutley, the dog, isn't wearing a mask. Nicola. But look at this, right? Now look, who's holding the lead here for the dog? He is. Now I want you to take a look at her. Does she look concerned? No. She looks pretty suspicious to me. I think possibly she's had a hand in the Mutley. Because Mutley doesn't look like he's too happy to see her. Know what I'm saying? Mutley. Now listen, let's have a wee read at it, right? It says here, arriving at the location, the Coast Guard rescue officers quickly located Mutley, and there it's down there, and set up a technical rope rescue system to lower our rope rescue technician, the midget, to the bottom of the cliff. Right, sounds good, doesn't it? It's pretty straightforward. Get a rope round him. Right. Once Mutley had been assessed, what? I said, how do you assess it? Hey, Mutley! Dog's looking up like that. Knows its name's been shouted for some reason. Right? Scratching its paws. Mutley, are you alright? Are you injured? Is your legs alright? No. Mutley had been assessed. It's loaded into an animal rescue bag. You know? The dog should have been put into one of these zip bags. That's what I say, right? That wouldn't have happened here. That dog would have been euthanised with a 2-2 rifle. Of course, you can't just shoot the dog. You've got to distract the owner. Oh, look at that earlier! Bang! You know what I'm saying? And it's over. You know, it's... Oh, the dog's in shock. It's alright, so I didn't feel a thing. Didn't feel a thing. It's alright. Don't worry about it. You can buy another dog. You know, what's the problem? It's not as if there's a shortage of puppies, is it? Is that cruel? I'm putting on my Mutley laugh, as you've obviously guessed by now. It says here, if your pet gets into difficulties, do not endanger yourself to rescue them. There'll be no danger of that as far as I'm concerned, folks. First thing I'm going to be looking for if I see any or are involved in any of these types of incidents is a midget and a bit of rope. And that poor woman there, getting serious for a minute. You know I'm having a laugh, but getting serious for a minute. That poor woman jumped into a river to save her dog and died. You know what? That kind of proves my point. You know, people are too attached to these pets. Listen, I'm trying to keep this straight. Stop laughing, right? It's no funny. You get me? No, that's a serious thing. That's a poor woman. She's got family and all the rest of it. And that's what happens but when people get caught up with the pet thing, you know. Seen one the other day, people pulling a deer out of the ice. What for? What do I do that for? You know what I'm saying to you? I mean, I can see the point if you bring it out and then you club it to death because you're going to eat it. I know that sounds cruel, doesn't it? But remember, all you animal lovers out there, when you see that baby giraffe being torn to shreds while it's still alive by hyenas, you say, oh, it's in shock, but it's in shock, it's alright, it's nature. But when it comes to me clubbing a deer to death, you go like, oh my God, he's an animal. My God, that it suffered. It was terrified. You see, it's just double standards. It's just people who don't understand nature. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Anyway, I have no idea what this video is about. Right, so, if you like the content, hit the like button, share and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell, by the way. Because that's all I've got to say about that. Peace out.
Be a river.
Give me back that medal. Shut up, fuck Russian.
Uh-oh.
How dare you!